Ah, it's Cardi B in this bitch. Alright, so this is Love and Hip Hop, New York, Season 6, Episode 2. The return, no, the premiere of the Queen, Cardi B. Instagram Queen of Thoughtland. I must say, I was not disappointed. See, that's how you know you're the main one. When you get you're introduced to the show and you get your own first full scene up until the commercial break. That's Cardi B for you. I'm so proud. And people understand why. I felt really, extra in New York-ish. So, shout out to Brooklyn. So, this is why I'm wearing all this at once. I was inspired. Yeah, so Cardi B, she made her grand appearance on the stage. Literally. She was in the strip club, and she's supposed to be rolling with DJ Self, but DJ Self isn't really claiming her, which is kind of okay because she is a guy. Her man's in prison, and so she has someone on the side right now, and that's Self. And Self has a girl, but he doesn't want to be held down or whatever that means. But all I have to say is I can't fully remember the rest of the episode because the main event occurred within the first 7 or 8 minutes, which was the unveiling of the great Cardi B. So everything else is just a formality. But anyway, so I'll focus on Ra. Since she's not Rashida anymore, she's Ra. So, Ra's managing bad bitches on deck. And so, yeah, she's managing BBOD, and I think it's Mo. Mo's the one with the blonde hair, the purple hair, and she's a character that you don't like. And so she has the mouth. She tries to justify what she said, and how her actions were, and Rob's like, "Are you kidding me?" And so the other one in the group, the actual sane one, is like, "Y'all just chill. Both of y'all just chill." And Rod's like, "Screw this. I have a reputation and I'm not trying to mess things up." And I'm like, "You do have a reputation, but it's not for being a manager. Like, what do you do?" Yeah, anyway. So long story short, she's like, "Screw it. I'm not managing the both of you. I'm managing the sane one. Purple hair, you can go." And so that's essentially what happened. And we know they're going to break up later anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But Ra and, what's her name? Ra and Romie Ma, at least for right now, they're still cool. You know how long that'll last. And so she goes and meets Romie Ma because they were supposed to go shopping. But, Ra was late as usual. And it was like, "I went shopping without you, but it doesn't matter because Papoose proposed." Because I was like, "You know what? I'll have a baby if you give me the wedding first." And Rob was like, "Damn, my girl, she gets a wedding and a new ring." So, yeah, so she finally has something to do with the whole wedding thing. So, that's what Ra has going on. Then we switch over to Yandy and Mendice's Trouble in Paradise. Trouble in Paradise. It was never paradise, but let Yandy tell it. Anyway, Yandy's facing the reality, and so she goes and she meets up with Chicken Noodle Soup Girl, Bianca or Biana, whatever her name is, Young B, and she's basically like, "You know what? You didn't represent yourself right, and I got these children to take care of. Her man ain't gonna be with her no more because he had 5 to 20 years in jail. And you know what? I don't have time for this." No. So there was that. It's like, you know what? We're on a trial basis. I'm gonna go and speak to my people, and I'll get back to you. Thank you. So yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, my name's Romie. Yeah, so we have that. And then we have the foolishness that won't die. We have Tara, we have Amina, and we have Peter. This sickening love triangle. Shout out to Tara though, because she continues to stay looking good. And yeah. 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 And what was I saying? Yeah, so Tara actually is working out, you know, this whole stage working out. And Amina comes because she wants to chat with her because she's like, where's Peter? Where's Peter? Where's Peter? I thought he'd be with you because if he's not with me, then he has to be with you. Where's Peter? And Tara's basically like, well, you know, he doesn't stay by the house, not really. And Amina's like, not really. Not really doesn't mean no. Not really means, okay, kind of. And Tara's like, you know what? Just talk to your man. Because he's not, this isn't my problem. We'll see how long that lasts. Okay, we move on from that. And then we have them at the end. And Tara's basically like, it was just actually, I was disgusted at one point. Because Tara is beautiful and as smart as she is. And she was actually like, I don't care if Peter's with another woman as long as he comes back to me. Like, what? Is this the logic we're going with? So we're judging people like the Queen Cardi B, and we have people like Tara who's supposed to be educated and all this stuff and accomplished, and as far as a man concerned, he can pretty much do whatever as long as he comes home. Ladies, you need to do better. You need to do better. So yeah, we have that. And then Remy Ma, you know, things get serious because her family's having issues. And she's basically like, has to have a meeting with Papoose and the son and daughter because they're acting up. And they pretty much make a deal to do better. You know, Remy Ma and Papoose, they're not too extra when it comes to themselves and their family. They're very realistic. It's actually refreshing to see on the show. And so we have that. And they're going to be a part of the wedding. It's going to be so nice. So nice. But then you have a really another touching moment where Rich has his daughter, and at first I hate how they did it. I was actually a little disgusted how Love and Hip Hop did it, because it almost made it seem like Rich had like this other woman, and that kind of looked like Moniece. And it's kind of weird because his daughter does resemble Moniece a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, they were having a moment because she's actually going to be living with him for a while, so we might see a different side to Richie Dollars. And I actually haven't heard anything bad about him in the news lately, so I guess she must still be at home with him. But you know, while doing his fatherly due diligence, he finds out his baby girl's an virgin. She's 16 and she's not a virgin anymore. She had sex once, and it's probably from the boyfriend, the 17-year-old boyfriend, but she's not a virgin. And so he had a moment because he was like, oh gosh, she's 16, she's already at least experimenting with sex and had sex. What am I gonna do? Because I know how guys are, I know how I am. So we had a real moment from him where he was just like, you know, I love you, come to me with anything, remember to put yourself first, essentially. And so that was refreshing to see, very cool to see. But I must say, I'm trying to, Miracle? Was it Mirage or Miracle? Whatever his ex's name, she is beautiful. She is beautiful and she's so mature. And I'm like, damn, if he wasn't acting like such a fool on these shows and running these streets, he could have been with her. I mean, he had the one right there. She is not God-fearing, God-loving, doing mission trips and all that, and that was the one of the last parts. She actually had to break the news to her about, your baby girl. She ain't a baby anymore. And so that was pretty hard for her to hear, of course. And she was pretty much like, so did you tell her that you could get pregnant and you could get STDs and AIDS and all that stuff from having sex? And it's like, look, this is the 21st century. Not only does she know that, I also just told her that I'm be there for her, and of course to value herself and all that stuff. But so that'll be interesting to see. So again, my name is Romie. Please like, comment, subscribe. Free to do. Tell me what you think. Was this episode everything you were looking for? Did you appreciate this little get up I have going on here? To represent for New York, specifically Brooklyn, while Cardi B holds Bronx down. Did you like my review? Did you like the episode? Are you excited to have Cardi B on your screens every Monday night at 8? Let me know. And thanks. Let me take this strap off.